Minister of Wellness Ministries and Rock Newman Show 2.0 present free community health fair and seminar Saturday, March 18th, 2023 at Union Temple Baptist Church, Washington, D.C. RSVP before we reach capacity, dmvhealthfair.eventbrite.com or click the link in the description box. If you can't make it in person, no worries. You can purchase the live stream link by visiting theministerofwellness.com under healing services, or once again, just click that link in the description box. Calling all potential vendors, sponsors, or volunteers, please submit a contact form via theministerofwellness.com or call 888-847-8026. That's 888-847-8026. It's high time for a health revolution. It's critical that understanding about absorption. If you can't absorb what you're eating, it's going to be no good for you, or you're slowing down the healing process. And so again, when you're talking about vegetables versus fruits, there's no comparison. The fruit is easier to consume. It's desirable to the eye. It's just common sense. And then all you have to do is try it and you'll see the results. Just do it for 7 to 10 days. Go on an all fruit heal it. Grapes, citrus fruits, berries, and melons. Those are 3 categories. And your energy levels are going to skyrocket. The constipation you have is going to disappear. Some of you all, you've been having issues, gastrointestinal issues, even on the G-bombs. You notice you've stagnated, you've halted. All of that will go away. All of that will go away when you get on the fruits, because that's what we are physiologically designed to consume. Just compare our anatomy to an herbivore. Compare our anatomy to an herbivore, then big old molar teeth, 2-3 stomachs. And then even they have to spit the vegetables back up and re-chew it in their mouth and then swallow it again. Pretty much like a juicer. Pretty much they're like real life juicers and lawnmowers. All they do is grind all day. It was torturous eating that kale salad. When I used to do that 3-pound kale salad, I look back now and say, man, I was crazy for doing that. I was crazy eating all that kale. And the only reason why I was able to eat it because I put a bunch of fruit on. Now that I look back on it, now since I've elevated my mind of thinking, because I'm not an arrogant man, I'm not a prideful man. I'm not. And so I'm always open to learning. I mean, I sat here in reverse heart disease, losing 100 pounds. You would think I would be satisfied. Like, man, I was 165 pounds, 4% body fat, eating G-bombs. What do I need to change over to all fruit? Well, first of all, when I was eating all that salad, it was because of the fruit. I was sweetening it with fruit. My salad dressing, pineapples, oranges, almonds, and balsamic vinegar. That was my salad dressing. I would load that sucker up. Every single leaf had to be loaded with that fruit dressing. I couldn't eat it. And then I could not eat salad without having fruit in it. So in my kale salad, I would have apples in there and mangoes. So it was loaded with fruit to offset the bitterness and the roughage of the kale. Babies come out of the womb telling you, man, I feel terrible now. Yahuwah forgive me. That's the Hebrew for those of you all who are new. We'll have a lot of new people pouring into the channel. That's the Hebrew, the language, the ancient language of our ancestors, the Israelites. The Lord, pray for Lord, forgive me. For all them times when I I would get on my son's head so bad making it because they didn't want to eat that salad. And I would have to force them to eat that salad. But now, what do you think the problem is now since I put my boys on fruit? It's the opposite now. Now I can't get them Negroes to stop eating. They sitting there eating a whole bag of grapes. They tearing that fruit up. It's natural. It's sweet. It's colorful. It's easy. So a lot of you all, what I'm telling you is that you're slowing down your healing. You're frustrated right now. You're frustrated. You've made some progress. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here to give you the answers that you're not eating according to your physiology. I know cooked foods is comforting. I know. And I'm not saying you can't do a cooked meal. I'm not saying to eliminate vegetables. I'm telling you that if you want to, I'm telling you to complete your healing process and then go on a maintenance plan. So many of y'all, you have irritable bowel syndrome, severe constipation, gastrointestinal issues, tumors, fibroids. You need fruits. You need to be able to absorb everything that you're consuming to quickly heal. You can't afford to be doing anything that will slow down your healing, slow down your digestive process. You need to get on fruits. Why are vegetables so hard on the stomach? Well, because of soluble fiber and cellulose, or insoluble fiber. Fiber is healthy, but for some it can cause issues, especially the type of fiber. Your gut flora easily ferments soluble fiber. This fermentation does produce some gas, but not enough to cause any significant symptoms. There are some people, however, who are more sensitive to the fermentation process. The soluble fiber is not as difficult to break down as that insoluble fiber. The most well-known causes for this sensitivity are short chain carbohydrates such as FODMAPs, fermentable oligosaccharides, disaccharides, monosaccharides, and polyols. These are different types of carbohydrates, especially found in vegetables. And these are the reason why these vegetables don't sit well with certain people. It's called FODMAPs. It's several types of carbohydrates. There's a lot going on with vegetables because really vegetables don't want to be eaten. This is the reason why many of y'all don't understand that if you want to absorb the herbs, you have to use some type of alcohol because the alcohol is an astringent that pulls the medicine out of the herbs. Unless you are physically designed, that's why the giraffe, the rhino, look at the herbivores, look at their teeth structure, study their physiology. It's nothing like ours. We are not herbivores. That's why we need juicers and blenders. Because we just don't have the capacity to break it down. And that's why that's not of the Most High to be. I mean, when I look back now and I seen, popular doctors and they making fun of all this farting and pooping that goes on when you're eating beans. Is that really of the Most High to be walking around farting and pooping? I mean, come on, man or woman. I mean, is that really of the Most High, brothers and sisters? I know it's funny. Oh, yeah, you eat beans and you'll be healthy, but you won't have no friends because you stinking. I mean, but does the Most High really want you to be a walking stink bomb? I don't think so. I don't think the Most High wants you to be a walking stink bomb, brothers and sisters. And you won't be no stink bomb eating fruits. It's that insoluble fiber in that bean. It makes it very, very hard. And that's why it's causing all of that gas. No. You shouldn't be having to walk around with air freshener at all times. And that's because of the FODMAPs. Whereas vegetables are simple. Vegetables contain simple sugars, simple fiber. Everything about that fruit is simple, just like the Most High. His ways are simple. He is not the author of confusion. His burdens are easy. His yoke is light. Take my yoke upon me. See, because what that means, his yoke is light. What that means is that, yes, I'm not going to promise you that the road will be perfect. But what I'm promising you is that I won't put more on you than what you can bear. I won't put more on your digestive system. My foods won't put more on your digestive system than what your system could bear to where you a walking stink bomb or you can't break it down. No, that's not what my food will do to you. My food will be delicious. It will be desirable to your eye. My food will taste good. It will satisfy all your taste buds. It will be salivating and it will heal you. It will do everything you need to do. with little to no effort. That's your fruit. Insoluble fiber. Our bodies cannot use it. So essentially, the fiber just goes in our mouths and out of the other end. It is primarily used to increase stool bulk, and it is also found in certain foods to help fill up your stomach for fewer calories. This type of fiber isn't quite as well known for causing digestive issues as soluble fibers are, but it is known for having a laxative-like effects on people. It does that by irritating the gut lining, which makes the gut wall produce mucus as a lubricant and increases peristalsis, moving feces through the digestive tract. And the most difficult vegetables to break down are the ones that have the most powerful nutrients in them. The ithocyaninates that get formed when the myrosinase mixes with the glucosinolates. When you break down and crush and chew the cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, it forms powerful anti-cancer medicines. That's true. But these vegetables contain another compound called raffinose. And we don't have the enzymes to break it down. So it passes through the stomach and the small intestine undigested and enters the large intestine where all the unpleasant gas and bloating symptoms can occur. So what do with the broccoli, the cauliflower, and the Brussels sprouts? Well, you have to chop it up and then cook it to make it better absorbable. But the problem with that is that whenever you light that fire to the medicine foods of God, you take away its alkalinity. And then as far as onions and garlic, you want to chop those up very finely. You're supposed to eat those in small amounts if you're going to consume onions and garlic, which are very medicinal, but they have to be in very small amounts. They're bitter and smell that way for a reason, brothers and sisters. They're telling you they're not really meant to be food or not meant to be consumed in large amounts. Use your common sense. You crack open an onion and you're crying. It's telling you right there, I'm not meant to be eaten. I'm really meant for medicinal purposes. But if you are going to eat me, then you should keep it to small amounts. You shouldn't be consuming large amounts of something that makes you cry. Does that make sense? Fruits obviously want to be eating. They're soft and they're sweet. They're telling you, I eat me. But a lot of us need these cruciferous vegetables. We need to pull the medicines from these vegetables. We need them. So what do? Juice them. How do you bypass all of this? We have everything you need to get started in your healing journey. We have 100 products on our online store, theministerofwellness.com, theministerofwellness.com on the store. Our very popular weight loss package, the books, of course, all of my health sermons on DVD, disease-fighting seaweeds, including Irish sea moss. The dulse seaweed will immediately help you with anemia. The Minister of Wellness herbal extracts. We have over 60 different powerful herbal extracts for every single condition. Our vitamins and minerals, and more. The ministerofwellness.com online store. Everything you need. High quality, organic. Make an investment in your health, in your healing today. The ministerofwellness.com, or call us. Help placing an order. Questions, comments, or concerns. 888-847-8026. 888-847-8026. All of these issues with vegetables, with absorbing them, so you can speed up, keep your healing process sped up. Juice it. Eat your fruits, juice your vegetables, and take your herbs, which is pretty much the same as vegetables. It's just an even medicinal form of vegetables. And that's how you speed it up. That way, you don't have to worry about all the FODMAPs, all these different type of carbohydrates, the anti-nutrients, the phytotoxins that people don't like to talk about, that highly promote a herbivore way of eating. How you bypass all of that. If you want to eat like a buffalo, even though you don't have the physiology of a buffalo, well, then get a juicer. And then you can run that broccoli and squeeze that water, that broccoli water from it, and then you drink it, and boom, you can get all of those powerful medicines. But if you love it so much, you can cook it. You can cook the broccoli and have your cooked broccoli dish. We have recipes in both of our books. That's fine. All we're talking about, brothers and sisters, is just a higher way of thinking. And all we're talking about is doing our best to restore the original. And the original is eat the fruit. Eat the fruit in its raw, most alkaline state, the way God created it. Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed upon the face of the whole earth. Every tree that produces fruit with seed in it, it shall be food for you. The Most High has created medicines from the earth. He who is wise would not abhor them. Black History Month Health Coaching Special with me, your Minister of Wellness, brothers and sisters. I'll give you 30 minutes by video for just $75, and that's 55% off the regular cost. That's couples or individuals, male or female. 80% of all health resolutions are broken this month. That's why I created this fantastic opportunity to get personalized coaching via video with me, your Minister of Wellness, at an incredibly discounted price. So take advantage and book as many sessions as you need. As always, all coaching comes with a 25% complimentary store-wide discount code. TheMinisterofWellness.com, TheMinisterofWellness.com, 888-847-8026, 888-847-8026. Or click the link in the pinned comment section. If you or someone you know, if you are actively being blessed by the Minister of Wellness Ministries, please click the link in the description box or go to theministerofwellness.com/give and give a donation, brothers and sisters, to help us continue to reach and save as many of our people as possible. Sow a seed back to the ministry that has sowed a seed of life into your health. Thank you so much for being kind and helping us promote the truth about health. The Most High will richly bless you for helping us to continue to save lives. TheMinisterofWellness.com/give, TheMinisterofWellness.com/give for all the ways. Check out the description box, or you can send a quick Cash App donation to $Minister of Wellness, $Minister of Wellness.